Booty bump for good luck. Yeah.
Oh, the mics must have caught that. The little...
Oh yeah. That's a nice sound.
Oh, dang it, I didn't flip the screen.
Aww.
I'll flip it right now.
Yeah.
Ready?
I'm ready.
What's going on, guys? I'm JR Munoz, and this is...
Marissa.
Welcome back to Ask the Two of Us, and today's episode is all about...
Relationships.
Which we know nothing about.
Nothing at all.
Yep.
We're dumb.
So thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Come back next week. We post here on the daily.
Oh, don't.
All right, so should we get started?
Let's get
All
started.
right, let's get started. It would have been funny if we flipped the screen and we didn't record anything.
Oh man.
By the way, this is take 3.
We're not professionals at all.
As you can see here.
We have a nice box until our arms come.
So, all right. I had you guys obviously send us emails, send us questions, send us concerns, send us anything you guys wanted for us to talk about. A couple of you guys did. We got some great ones.
Yeah.
We picked 3.
And thank you. Thank you for
Yes.
sending in questions.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Always.
Without your questions, we would have nothing.
Yeah, we would be up here like,
So thank you.
what should we talk about today? So yeah, thanks for sending them. Keep sending them. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This comes from Anthony Anke, and he says, "Ooh, I like a girl who's perfect when happy, but super toxic when upset. What do I do?"
Oof. I know my answer. You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Go for it.
I think if she's toxic now, she will always be toxic. And I think if you continue a relationship with her, you're always going to be unhappy. Because you writing in advice and asking us for advice means that you know already in your head that she's not right.
Oh, yeah, just for the simple question.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I bet she's probably hot. And that's probably a factor in this. And just because she's hot doesn't mean you should be with her. You should be happy. And that's my advice.
Yeah. All right. And then, okay. But I think if you're, this is the way I'm interpreting your question. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you didn't mean it this way. But maybe you meant it as in you like a girl when she's a little spicy. When she doesn't always just say yes to you. And and always in role reversal too. Girls don't always like a guy that always says yes.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then you don't actually mean toxic because toxic's bad. Then you got to cut off toxic, but you always do have to find that balance. Not toxic level up here, but someone that's spicy that can give you a no every now and then and can like put you in your place every now and then. Because that is hot. She puts me in my place all the time. It's hot. So if that's what you mean, cut off the toxic.
Yeah.
Because that's definitely, even if you think it's cool right now, even if you think that, oh man, I really like the toxic, you will not like the toxic. You got to think about the future. Think about when you're already married. Think about when you already have kids. Bring in that toxicity into your relationship with kids. No, why?
Yeah.
Just look for someone spicy.
That's so true. Yeah. I think if I can interpret what you're saying in simpler terms. So you need to figure out if it's toxic or it's somebody that's giving you advice that you may need and putting you in your place. But if it's toxic, I still think I stick with, if it's this way now, it's going to be this way forever. Unless you go to therapy, and therapy's great. So.
I mean, yeah, and if it is in a toxic level in which you're in,
Yeah.
then therapy is definitely the answer if you want to stay with
But not unless you're getting married to this lady, because don't waste your money.
Same goes for both roles. Sometimes, obviously when you hear a girl doesn't always want the yes man, like yes, yes. A girl wants to hear a no every now and then, or told straight up sometimes, like, hey, like this and this and this, and, it's got to work both ways. But I personally wouldn't give the advice to keep going with the toxic stuff.
Yeah. And if you have follow-up questions, let us know. If you have more to tell us, maybe we don't know the situation, maybe we're not getting the full scope of this story.
Yeah, that too. That was just off of just very simple, yeah.
Let us know and we can elaborate.
Also, I'm checking myself out on the screen. My scruffiness.
Dude, I know. You came over today. No. You look very handsome. You always look handsome.
It's
but
terrible.
You look like a grizzly bear.
Oh man, I'm gonna clean it up for next time.
It's okay, because then when you come over next time, I'll just be like, oh.
Yeah.
Be like,
So maybe I should even let it grow even worse.
No.
What is what you're saying?
No.
Remember the one time when I told you I want to do this?
No.
What do you guys think?
I'm gonna get
I
your
should let
hairs
my
in my beard. You know.
Ooh, so I can do
That's
this.
so. Stop,
That
please.
could be hot.
Ew.
And when you get mad at me, you just.
No. I don't want hairs in my mouth when I kiss you. That's gross. Ew. That's gross.
All right. Next question.
Question dos.
Question numero dos.
I'm learning my Spanish.
This comes from, I might say it wrong, Dalex Del X. Okay, anyways. And his question is advice for moving in as a couple. Moving in together as a couple.
Ladies first. I'll go first. I think you should always wait. Well, okay, background. We've both been in relationships where we've moved in.
We both have done it.
Yeah. With obviously not the right person. They were terrible. But I think that you should wait to move in. I don't know what your situation is, but until you really know that you're going to be committed to this person, because it is a really hard thing. But advice on it, I think, is always stick to, never get away from your schedule now. So like whatever your schedule now is what your schedule should be when you move in with your partner. And I think if you stick to that, it makes things a little bit less toxic, I guess. I don't know, like if you wake up at 6 a.m. every morning, you should stick to waking up at 6 a.m. every morning, because that's what makes you happy, and that's what made you happy previous to your relationship. I also think having separate spaces to get away from each other is extremely important, especially if you get into an argument and you need some room to go do your own thing. You have room to go do your own thing.
Go cry
Yeah.
in the corner.
Yeah, I did a lot of crying.
You need your own little corner to cry in.
Those are my two. What's yours?
So for me, I would say, for like, as much as you think it's gonna work, or as much as you think like, I love them so much, moving in is a huge, giant step. So I would say, before even taking that into account, try to spend as much time with them before even moving in. And I would say maybe even, hopefully, I don't know, depends on everyone's situation obviously, but like go on a little vacation that would last like maybe 6 days.
That's good. If you can travel together, that's a very good sign.
Even going over to each other's places, like coming over to your place, seeing how it is. Like, what if you're the clean person, or what if you're the not so clean person, and you come over to their place and they're extremely clean, or they're completely messy. So that's something you gotta pick up on things when you go over to each other's houses.
Yep.
And you gotta, play the cards right. Don't lie to yourself, because I obviously have done that a lot of times. Don't lie to yourself. When you know, you know.
Yeah.
Don't you know?
Yeah.
When you know, you know.
True.
Stop giving people chances.
Yeah, don't give people chances.
Yeah, so take your time. Think about it, take your time. Know the type of person you are, know the type of person they are. And also another thing is, know the type of person you guys are when arguments come. You gotta argue in one day in your relationship. So you arguing in the same household is very different. So you gotta really know how this person is gonna come into arguments outside of even living together. What if it's too much for you?
Yeah.
Who knows?
That's why
Like,
separate spaces are so important.
You gotta find out, I feel, a few things before even making the move and then deciding from there.
Yep. Cleanliness, back to that point, that was the first thing that I noticed about him. If you go into a boy's bathroom and you see that he has hair all over the sink and you see that he has trash in his trash bin that's just all piled over and hasn't been taken out, you need to have a chat. You need to have a chat with yourself about if you want to be with a man like that that's dirty and nasty, and you need to have a chat with him.
Same with the boys, vice versa. What if it's the guy that's clean and the girls that's not?
Yeah.
You know, or what if you know, always look for everything. Look almost like overkill.
Yeah.
Like think about every single thing.
Okay. Sorry guys, the camera shut off.
Yep.
We are also getting a new camera. Exciting little tidbit of information there. I wanted to just clarify. I don't think I said it, but Jorge's very clean, extremely clean. Like, I thought I was OCD and clean, but no. This man is next level clean.
So with our powers combined,
yeah,
we become
crazy
clean.
But yeah, did we end on that?
Well, I think you just reiterated how cleanliness was a big thing before moving in. So yeah, I think it was just pay attention to the details. Because however you see them, however you see their room, however you see their home, that's how exactly they're gonna be at your place together. Even if you have rules, even if you know that goes out the door, you will be who you are when you move in together. Yeah.
So to recap, don't lie to yourself. You know if you like this person or not. Don't move in just to move in to make them happy or make yourself happy.
Also, don't rush to move in.
Yeah, don't rush. Cleanliness and separate spaces and a routine. Stick to your routine. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, moving on. Easy.
Wait, this was my favorite one.
Last one for today.
My favorite one. Whoever this person is, who is it?
Comes from Canelo _6500.
Love you. Want to be your friend.
He asked, can you give some advice for the chubby guys who are afraid of asking someone out?
I want to go first again.
Okay.
I think that body image is such a messed up thing nowadays. And I think that whoever you are, you're probably a really great person inside. And if a girl's not gonna look at your body weight, or a girl that's meant for you and a girl that's a really nice girl isn't gonna look at your body weight and say, oh, I don't like them because they're bigger, thicker is a nicer word. I think that you should just be confident in your skin and you should go for it. And if they don't like you, then they don't like you and you're gonna find another person. But I don't think you should ever hold yourself back just because you think that you're your word, not mine, because I don't think it's nice, but chubby, okay? Because you're probably a great person, and whoever you like is probably gonna like you. I already like you.
Go for it, but I understand the shy part of things, even though I wasn't chubby, but I was fucking camera. But I was skinny as shit. I was bones. So it was like, even though it's different, we still had the same type of like iffiness about speaking to females, you know?
Yeah.
So
but girls like shy guys.
Girls do like
they
shy guys.
They love shy
but
guys.
Like I literally don't. I never know how to give advice when it comes to shyness and speaking to someone because I never did until very late into my life. I didn't have like, oh, you just do this or just go for it because I could tell you to just go for it, but you won't because I wouldn't. You know?
But I think it circles back to the confidence thing. You have to have confidence in yourself and you have to believe that you are a good person inside and that confidence will come. It's not easy for everybody. It's not easy for me. I struggle with it all the time, but I think it's something that's a work in progress in everyone's life.
Yeah.
So.
Now that I am way more confident in myself, I will reiterate what she said. Just go for it, dude.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you lose nothing at all.
Yeah.
And if she turns you down, she wasn't for you.
Exactly.
The one that is for you will not turn you down.
Exactly.
Lastly, since the camera did shut off, I did think about this, and I told Marisa, and she agreed. Obviously, I don't know how old you are, but, if you happen to be still in high school, and this comes not just for you, but this goes to everyone. It doesn't matter. Almost anything you do in high school, relationship wise, it does almost a huge percentage does not matter.
Yeah.
Like, just move on, dude. Just keep going, and because college comes, man, and that's a lot of fun.
Yep.
And that's for everyone. Guys, don't overstress high school. Yeah.
Yep. And the late bloomers, he's a
Yeah.
product of it.
Yeah.
They always turn out
You know what?
like this.
That too, dude. If you're gonna be shy, and it is tough, because I know it is tough to get out of it. It'll come, and when it comes, you're gonna be great.
So, to recap it again, go for it. She doesn't like you, she wasn't meant for you. If you're young, who cares? You probably won't even remember her if she doesn't like you. And if you're young and a late bloomer, then
That's okay.
that's good.
Yep.
You're in luck.
Yep. And you know what? Even if you're older, once you find the person, all that shyness, all that scaredness, all of that goes away, because that person just brings out the best out of you. And so it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
So don't even trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Cool. That was it.
That was it.
You ready?
Yeah.
You ready for what? Why did I
To say
ask
goodbye?
You ready? You ready to say
I don't know.
goodbye?
I'm new to this. Are we getting ready to say goodbye?
I don't know why I asked that.
He's the pro here.
Oh man. All right. That was it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. Even hit those I think it's like a bell notification. That way you guys know when we do post videos. Also, if you're going through anything in your life, if you want us to talk about anything, if you want advice on anything, if you have any questions if you want to tell us anything, the email obviously is always going to be right here on screen and down in the description. Send us anything and everything you want.
Yeah. Without you guys, we wouldn't have this. So thank you. And
Yes.
please send us questions, because I really enjoy doing this.
Yes. And also a reminder, you can keep yourself anonymous.
Yes.
If you don't want us to say any names, that's cool with us. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching us.
Bye.
Cool.
Stop.
Yes. Well done.
What did I say that I wanted to say? Nice guys always finish first.
Yeah.
Damn it. That's okay. I'll do it next time. And remember, nice guys always finish first.
Boom.
And just know, this is going to be my new slogan, because apparently I had to slow.
All right.